We begin with the latest efforts to take down Haiku Stairs, commonly known as the Stairway to Heaven. The city has selected a contractor for its removal. Under the $2.3 million contract, it would also include the Moanalua Saddle Stairs. But the Friends of Haiku Stairs say they won't go down without a fight. Bryce Moore reports.
It has been illegal for the public to hike the Stairway to Heaven for decades, but that hasn't stopped trespassers from finding ways on to the treacherous hike. When talks of managed access are brought up,
mostly the residents are fed up, and any workable option that's being put in front of the folks that are fed up, they're not interested in hearing those options. And I totally understand that, because if somebody were to traipse through my property day in and day out, it's frustrating.
The current contract to remove the stairs will do just that, according to the president of Friends of Haiku Stairs. But it won't touch the satellite installation or radio relay structures.
So it's still going to function as an attractive nuisance. People are still going to want to climb up there to see what was the Stairway to Heaven. If they do remove this, it's really only a partial removal. And in fact, we think people will be attaching ropes and climbing up the ridge. People already go up the back way from Moanalua.
So I asked the neighborhood board,
what would managed access look like in an ideal world? Because you can't just have people running through properties.
Absolutely. A managed access plan would be something where people would actually have to get a permit, and probably through an online site where they would either put their Hawaii driver's license in to get a discounted rate. And some people would say, and I've heard the argument that, well, you could still sneak onto the stairs. But if a public-private venture was put in place, the organization that was responsible for operating the stairs would have safeguards to protect their investment.
The Friends of Haiku Stairs says they'll be filing a lawsuit against the city over violating Hawaii environmental law.
It's public land. The stairs are on empty public land. They were built at public taxpayer expense and repaired again by the city. 2003 at $1 million at taxpayer expense. We absolutely do not support trespassing, but it is a public resource that people should be able to enjoy this.
A spokesman from Mayor Blangiardi's office told us last week that the contract was still in the procurement process and did not respond to inquiries today. We'll be sure to bring an update when we hear back. Bryce Moore, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.